divine twin flame, divine feminine, your masculine energy, your divine masculine, who is you, the way they are showing up for you. You can see your wounded masculine energy, the divine masculine, how they are showing up for you. If it is in a way that you do not like, in a way that is wounded, you can physically see the way that your masculine energy is wounded, or you can see your wounded masculine energy. That is just a reflection of you, your other self, your other side. It is one coin with two sides. It is the masculine and the feminine energy. You two, the both of you, the two of you. And the masculine energy, or your divine masculine, your other self, or what you call your twin flame, because here words are not important, whatever words you are using, but I am talking about the connection that you are going through. The other person or the other self, it is the wounded masculine energy of yourself. If you are wondering how your wounded masculine is showing up or shows up in life, it shows up like that. That is it. That is it. That is your wounded masculine, your own energy, because oneness, or this unity, or I like to call it oneness, it is coming to see that. It is coming to a place where you know and you see that you are one, that there is no other, it is only you. And when you start looking at your twin flame or your other self or your ascension partner resonates best with me. If you start looking at your ascension partner as your masculine energy, or even knowing that, or seeing that, because that is how it is. They are your masculine energy. And if they are showing up in life in a way that you do not like, that is not aligned with love, with unconditional love, that is the masculine energy. You are wounded. You are wounded. That is how your wounded masculine energy shows up. So if you are the one who is going about wanting to come to show up in a healed way, which healing is not really healing because you are healed, but if you want to embody that state and you are wondering how do you deal with that wounded masculine energy of you, you have to start to see at how your masculine energy is showing up. Because the way they are showing up, even with the habits and the behaviors, it is you in another way. It is how you show up when you are wounded, when you are in your wounded masculine energy. That is how. That is the experience that even people are having from you. That running, that withdrawing, that ignoring, ghosting. It is how you are showing up. That is your divine, that is your masculine energy in its wounded way. So you start to see that energy as you, because it is you. It is just you have been graced, you have been given an opportunity, you have been opportuned to experience yourself in another way, in another way. You have been opportuned to experience yourself in another person, in the body of another person. But what does the mind want? The mind wants to claim this person as their romantic, their one and only, their savior. That is what the mind wants. That is ego. The mind is just longing for that. To be in that high state of what it will say is love for it, or whatever it is getting from that connection. But the soul, which is that connection, it is not high, it is not low, it is just experiencing life, because soul is just experiencing life. God is just experiencing life. God is not choosing this is bad, this is good. God is just seeing life as it is. Even if it is tasting something, God is just tasting, through you. God is just experiencing, and that is not how you surrender, how you know you have surrendered. Because you are experiencing, you are letting soul experience life through you, and you are not judging. You are not judging whether it is sweet or bitter. Because to you, to source, it is just an experience. It just came to experience life on this planet. So it is not judging. So it is not judging that human being is giving them a high or a low. It is just observing. It is just accepting. But whatever it is in you that is saying it is good or bad, it is the mind. It is mind. It is ego. When you are surrendered, you will not care if they are in your life or not, because it is not judging. It is spirit. It is soul. It is you allowing the universe. It is you allowing God to experience life through you without judging that experience. But when you start claiming that experience to yourself and holding it, that is the ego. You don't want it to go. You don't want that experience to go. You don't want to hear that you cannot live without your twin flame. What is that fear? What is that fear that will tell you that it is bad not to be with your twin flame? It is bad. That is what you are overcoming. That is what you want to face. That is what is making the divine masculine run, because that is what you are running from. You don't want to face it. Face that fear. See how your divine masculine is showing up for you, and if they are showing up in that wounded way, if they are not in physical union, if you are not magnetizing them, it is because you yourself, you are still in that wounded state. Do you see you are in your wounded state? I mean, the divine masculine, the physical one. That is you. It is one being. It is one being. It is one energy. It is one entity. You are them. That is your energy. The divine masculine is your energy. It is, you are the feminine. They are the masculine. You are one. You are one being. You are not existing on your own, although you are whole and complete, but now this is the physical representation of your masculine energy. And if they are showing up wounded, that is how you are showing up wounded. So own that. It is not them, it is you. And the more you are thinking it is them, you are still separated. Do you see? You are still separated. That is separation. You are still in separation. Because if you are seeing them, that they are not coming to you, it is because you are thinking that you are separated. You are not separated. You are not in separation. You are one. You are one energy. You are like one coin and it has two sides. Two sides. It is still the same coin, but it has two sides. And if you are just ignorant to know that there is another side, it is just you are in darkness. You are not. You are still operating in 3D, in separation energy, which is controlling the 3D, which is fear. And you want to shift to that kind of energy that is a 5D energy, that is of love. And the way you are going to shift into that, you are going to align with that energy. That energy, you do not align with it mentally or intellectually. You are not doing it intellectually. You are going to eliminate you are going to eliminate the mind energy, and now the soul energy takes over. The more you remove mind, the more soul comes in, or you allow soul to come in. You expand your consciousness. You expand, and you expand. And the more that the soul's energy is expanding, that is how soul expands itself. It is like pushing away mind. The more you push away the mind, the more the soul will occupy. And how do you do that? You do that by feeling your energy, that energy of soul. That energy of soul, you have it. You have it as a seed. So you relax in it. You relax in it. You let it grow. You let it grow. And how is the soul showing up? Soul is showing up because soul is showing up in your body, it is the way you are feeling. It is your senses. So use your senses more and more in a conscious way. Like you stop using your automatic, where your subconscious mind is just running things on automatic. You want to be very, very conscious. That is how you are in a meditative, in a mindfulness. That is how you practice mindfulness. Probably try it by meditating or just by doing things that will put you in a slowed way. Life is slow. You are going to slow down in life, because when you are in this this quick life, the soul will not tap in. It is just mind. It is just mind. Just slow down. There is no hurry. Why there is no hurry? Because the soul is eternity. It is forever and ever. So the soul is not in a hurry. You are not like looking to accomplish what we like accomplish in the next 5 years. You are not looking now on that, because that is time. You are just going to, you can set your goals, but you are not like in a hurry. You are allowing the minute to enjoy the fullness of that moment. So that is just what I wanted to talk. The video got a little bit long, but I hope you got something from it, that your divine masculine is just your energy. If they are showing up in a wounded way, it is how now you should know that you are showing up in that way to the world. And if you are showing that in that way, It is just even the knowledge of that, just knowing that, it is empowering. It is just empowering. Even if you're not going to do anything, you just trust that when you know that, when you start to understand that, that is how you are showing up in that wounded way. Just trust that you are going to be led on how to navigate that. But just the knowledge of that, you are in an empowered way. You are in an empowered state. Just by knowing that, how they are showing up. If they are ghosting you, just knowing that is me. That is me, how I ghost my situations. That is me, how I ghost my life. That is, that is me. You can really grow from this journey just from that.